Hello Corkies, welcome back. We already reviewed the Taste of Purple wine glass, one of their wine glasses anyway.
Yeah, the wine mermaid.
The wine mermaid. Today we got the Cachetto? How do you pronounce it's a brandy snifter, okay? We're gonna be checking out this brandy snifter, and we're gonna be checking out this brandy by E&J Brandy.
Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome to corkandjava.com. We're your go-to place for coffee and wine reviews and how-tos. On this channel, we like to expand and enrich your experience with all of your favorite beverages. Make sure you guys hit subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified when all our future videos come out.
All right, so we got the Taste of Purple brandy snifter here. I don't know how to pronounce that, but whatever. This is the E&J Brandy. It's a relatively inexpensive everyday brandy. Yeah, and I've also never had a brandy in this particular snifter with this really cool fin design on the side that's supposed to help aerate your drink. Although brandy doesn't need as much, aeration as, a wine would particularly.
I mean, so this could be used for other things besides brandy specifically.
Yeah.
So
E&J Brandy, it's Ernest and Julio, and I think they were founded around 1975 or so. This particular brandy has been aged for 2 years in oak and should be, I would guess, pretty fruit forward. Ooh, I like that little nick off the side of the glass.
Yeah.
Listen to that. Wow, look at all the bubbles.
I was gonna say, it's really bubbling.
Yeah, the fin's doing its job in there. Kind of hot, but as expected with the glass design and it being a fortified wine. I'm getting like kind of dates and like the white raisins, not the red raisins.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. Definitely in the nose. A little bit of like caramel too. Some apple and pear. It's very just fruit forward too. So, yeah, what do you smell?
All the same things. Yeah, no, I would say, well, it is kind of hot. Just sticking your nose right in that thing. Yeah, I would say caramely, like a little bit of a nutmeg or something. Some kind of like
spice
to
definitely.
it, yeah.
Now let's give it a taste.
Is that a good
Yeah. I get like a huge smack of honey. Like a honey on a pear.
Whoa.
But it's got like a butter caramel aftertaste too.
I was gonna say butterscotch. Like
Yeah.
one of those butterscotch candies.
For sure. And still a ton of that raisin to me. I really like this actually.
I would definitely need this in like a cocktail. I wouldn't be able to drink this straight.
This reminds me a lot of like some of the ice wines we've tried.
It's definitely not as sweet as
No, not as sweet, but it's got a lot of the same kind of caramel, raisiny, nutty characteristics that you get in some of those Canadian like ice wines. And yeah, man, I really like this actually. It's got just that perfect level of sweetness, I think, for a brandy, but it's not like, it's very fruit forward, but it's not fruit dominant. Like it's got a lot of other sweet characteristics that aren't a fruit sweetness. It's more a candy sweetness.
Yeah.
Which is what I like.
I think I've had brandy just a handful of times, so I wouldn't be a good indicator of what is characteristic for brandy.
This is so much better than most bottom and mid shelf brandies that I've had.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I tend to gravitate towards the flavors of like sweetness that are less fruity and more like chocolatey and caramely and stuff like that. And I mean, this is, like I said, this is nice, but like, whew, I would have to cut this with something.
She's not used to the hard liquor, so
No.
yeah.
Not neat anyway. Like I don't mind like an ice cube or like, you know, something to kind of.
Yeah. So if you're interested in getting one of these brandy snifter glasses with that neat little fin that just gives it so much more aeration when you spin it, check out the link below. We'll give you a link to the Taste of Purple site. We're not getting any kickbacks or anything from it. It's just because we like the product. And yeah, let us know what your favorite brandy is in the comments down below, because I haven't dove in too deep into the brandy world. I'm more of a bourbon guy myself, but I do love brandy, especially if you guys have some recommendations of some good ones.
And I'm just thinking, now that you say like bourbon, like would a glass like this be good for, you know, different whiskeys?
Yes, typically you would go with something a little bit more like a Glencairn for whiskeys, because this is quite a lot of volume for something that is...
I mean, this is just like a bigger Glencairn, isn't it?
Similar. It's got a little bit of a different shape. Glencairns are kind of more like a tulip shape, and this is a little fatter. Yeah, and also Glencairns kind of almost angle start back out again at the tip.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's designed a little differently, and it gives a little bit...
But you could use it for that if you needed to.
Yeah, you definitely could. I think it might come down a little bit too much in a point for being how fat it is. If you were putting some whiskey in there, it might really concentrate a lot of those ethanol aromas. So.
Yeah, when I was sticking my nose in here, it was like, woo! Yeah, you can smell the alcohol for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, awesome.
I mean, which is what it's designed to do, of course, but
yeah, but it's
strong.
It's just mostly the design of the glass, I think, over the actual hotness of this. Although, I mean, it could be a little bit more hot of a brandy in general. I don't know what the ABV is on this. It's 40%, so I mean, it's up there with the same as like a bourbon or something like that. So yeah, it'd be a similar heatness with your bourbon, but I think once you have it on your palate and been retrohaling a little bit of that heat, it's way less harsh the second time you go in.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me try, because the first time was pretty, ooh.
See? Is it better?
Yeah. It's not quite as, like, extreme to smell.
And it's gotten a minute to breathe, too. That probably helps a little, too.
Yeah, you're right. It is a little bit easier the second time around.
Yep.
Yeah. So, this spin, do you think is helping? Like, you saw the bubbles and stuff. Like,
definitely. I even like it better than the mermaid one.
Oh, the wine glass that.
The wine glass mermaid one. I think the shape of this and the fact that you usually won't have as much liquid, it doesn't feel off balanced when it's hitting the fin. Like, with the wine glass, it was a little bit of a, like, knocking the rhythm off. But this, with a little bit less liquid, and you can just see how much bubbles it just creates by spinning. And that's really going to help, aerate it quickly.
And Billy mentioned that this is from the Taste of Purple website, and would leave all the information.
Yep.
But you can, if you are interested in trying this out, you can go to their website and pick up just one, or you can do a whole set. They have a bunch of other kinds of similar glass and stemware on their website, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys online. We're on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram. So until next time, bottoms up.